dang it, I only placed in 5th place.
Yeah.
I didn't win. I always get close to winning. So like now me and Cody will team up, start the podcast, and try to... Yeah, how do I enter? Do I just...
Wait, what did you say?
Me and Cody are gonna team up.
Oh, okay. I thought you said something that would mean we'd have to wait another 5 minutes.
No.
Well, in that case, hello everybody and welcome to Modular Components, the only podcast where I'm rearranging my entire toy collection while recording it. I'm the Vacuuminator, and I'm joined as always by the only person who doesn't have a toy collection, Boingo Rider.
Hello, I am the Boingo.
And the person who has the biggest toy collection, Snowcone83.
Maybe not the biggest.
Out of the group.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I do be having some stuff.
You sure do. And you know who also has some stuff? I think that's Buster.
Yeah, the least amount of stuff, but still stuff.
I don't know. I think you've got Boingo beat. Just barely. But you got him beat.
That's what I'm saying. I got like a small amount of stuff, but still stuff.
Yeah. And some would say having a small amount of stuff you really like is better than having a lot of stuff that you really like because it gives you fucking anxiety.
Yeah.
See, here's the thing. I can guarantee I have the most VSTs out of all of us.
VS what?
VSTs.
What in the fuck is a VST?
It's an audio plugin.
Well then.
It's a type of program that you can play with in a place where you make music on the computer.
Mm.
So it becomes an instrument or an effect. Like it adds echo or it is a piano.
So the strikes are over.
Strikes are over! And everybody got what they want, or as close as they could possibly get what they want.
Mm-hmm. And it was almost hilarious how similar the studios acted with the actors to how they acted with the writers.
Dude, I fucking called it that it would be like it's about a month after the writers got everything they wanted.
Mm-hmm.
It was a similar situation and a similar end result of getting.
And the studio said, "Oh, this is our last best final offer," and the actors went, "You're still ignoring the AI shit. You need to fix this." And they were like, "Fucking fine."
I love the way they fixed it because what they did is essentially, oh no, studios can use AI. They can use AI actors so long as they pay the face scan. The equivalent of them working a full day doing the job.
Mm-hmm.
Basically eliminating why they would have used AI in the first place.
Well, the thing is, like, I see it that way as well, but I also think, like, in a studio's mind, that's still, like, handlers and people for those extras you don't have to pay that day. So some studios might still do it.
Maybe. And I could see it being useful for, like, say you're doing a giant crowd scene in a big sci-fi epic and you just need thousands of faces.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the worst.
Again, pay your fellas.
But
And
you
they're
pay
doing
them.
that.
But you pay. That's in the thing. It's they have to pay for the likeness for the what would be the equivalent of a full day's work, or however many days' work they would need to be used for.
To quote Harlan Ellison, "Of course you can use it. All you gotta do is pay me."
So that may also be beneficial to some actors because hey, you have my face. You can just work me on days while I'm taking another job.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of things. I think there may be some people who would have wished all the AI stuff just gone entirely, but the fact that they're using it to their benefit, you know what? Ain't the end of the world. Ain't bad.
Yeah. And I mean, my opinion on people who are like that is just like, genie's out of the bottle. Somebody made this. We got to figure out the way to make it work the best for everybody now.
And I'm thinking, I'm seeing more and more artists I wouldn't say get to the point of like accepting AI, but going like, we're taking control of what this can do. Fuck everybody who's just using it to mimic other art. We're using it for this.
Yeah, we're going to use it to enhance art, or to not be the art.
Well, I see a lot of people using it as like, they use it to get mood boards for figuring out what to write. Like, hey, just give me words so I can get some inspiration, or give me like phrases and start going off of that. Or
I could see an illustrator creating their own bespoke database of their stuff for an AI system and then saying like, all right, create a baseline of this idea and then I'll go in and fix it to save
or
time.
reference the idea or something like that. Or
and that could be used as like a way of doing discounted commissions.
Or I could see another thing of like, imagine a really like just using it to create texture of not like image or symbols or anything. It's just texture.
Yeah.
You know.
Or for like lazy comic book artists from the 90s, I don't want to draw a background today.
Yeah. There's actually something I would say is a slightly interesting use of AI because it's what it does. There is a VST, like I mentioned earlier, that basically scans the picture and basically fucks with the audio depending on what it sees going on in a specific area of the picture. And it uses generative AI images because then you can just have infinite fucking presets for sound. But like that's not that art isn't to be art, it's to make something else. And it's just supposed to be weird and trippy, you know?
Yeah.
There's nuances, and I think the people are figuring out where the lines in the sand are.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
good.
It's wherever evolution put it.
Anyway, want to talk about those things we can talk about now?
Yeah, so Ahsoka, what'd you think, Cody?
I liked it. I liked how it. I don't know. I really appreciated all the like Ezra and like those character moments, and I like the villains, and I love Thrawn. I did. I'd have to admit that I do feel like a little why didn't we do anything else?
It was
Um,
definitely slower than I expected it.
Well, I just expected it to set up more.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I guess it's not too Star Wars tradition to like have it really be set up like that. Like maybe
It's
whenever
also just weird because it's like the last Filoni thing until his movie, isn't it?
I'm not sure.
I feel like I saw that somewhere, but I could also see another
Yeah.
season of Ahsoka happening first. I don't know. Yeah,
But overall, did you guys like it?
yeah, it was fun. The flashback episode was definitely the highlight.
Yeah.
Was Hayden in the show?
Aiden was in the show.
Didn't he play Darth Vader the whole time?
Yeah, he played. There's a whole episode where Ahsoka dies and goes to like forced purgatory, and Anakin shows up and he's like, "Hey, it's not your time." And she's like, "I've got a lot of fucking baggage, and most of it is because of you." And he's like, "All right, let's work that out." And they go on a fucking time travel adventure.
So this between 3 and 4 still?
I think no, it's between 6 and 7.
So it's after Darth Vader then.
Yeah. It's like
Okay.
Anakin's Force Ghost shows up.
Oh,
and-
because I was thinking, it's in between 3 and 4, and she's dealing with things or like something. I thought it was more related to Rebels than that.
No. Anakin's Force Ghost shows up, and he's like, "Hey, why aren't you getting back in the fight?" And she's like, "Because I've been through a lot, and you gave me so much trauma because of what happened to you." And he's like, "Are people still hung up on that? All right, I guess we'll work on that real quick." Because in his eyes, he's redeemed and everything's cool.
That's a very good summation of how redemption works in Star Wars. I did the good thing before I died. I'm good now, right?
And
I saw that like one shot of Vader in the snow, like, and everyone was posting that. Like,
yeah, there's a really cool shot where Hayden as Anakin in like the full Clone Wars Anakin outfit with the shoulder pads and everything walks into like smoke, and then there's like a bunch of explosions, and he walks back out as Darth Vader.
Yeah, I saw a couple people making fun of it, but like I thought it was pretty cool.
It's really good and dramatic, and fucking hats off to Adriana Greenblatt, I think is how you pronounce her name. That girl's like 14 years old, and she is killing it in everything she's in.
Is that the Ahsoka young version?
Yep, she's young live action Ahsoka, and she was
I know.
the daughter in Barbie, and she was in something else recently.
Yeah, I know she was in like a Guardians, not an Avengers. Like
She's young Gamora in Infinity War. That's right.
Yeah.
Your stuff is over this hill.
Wait, she just plays younger versions of the same actress?
No,
No,
she
wait,
played
they're not the same actress.
the daughter in Barbie.
Yeah, that's an original character.
No, hold on.
That is Greta Gerwig's original character. Do not steal.
Yeah.
I've been hearing so many projects that Greta Gerwig might be attached to now.
Yeah, there's like a Narnia project. There's like a freaking the Snow White remake, which that's lame. Also, I keep dying in Fortnite, and Cody has to keep reviving me. Oh my god, I'm such a bad character. I'm such a bad partner.
You're fine. I fought man who's not playing the game. You're fine. Shut up.
You are good. Shut
up.
The bush.
But yeah, I even heard Greta is. There was like a rumor article. It's nothing remotely real, but I saw a rumor that she's being considered to direct Woman of Tomorrow, and I was like, "Don't fucking give me hope like that."
See, I'm kind of like mixed on that because on the one hand, I'd rather like see more stuff like Lady Bird, but on the other hand, that's a really good pick if you were to do it.
And in all her interviews, she says she wants to do more franchise movies. So
let her get the bank so she can do the more experimental stuff later. Actually, never mind. She's done mostly,
She did all of her experimental stuff to prove herself, which seems to be the path for directors in Hollywood these days. For like the last 10, 15 years, it's been you do a couple weird experimental movies, and then the studios go, okay, make us a superhero movie now.
I mean, it works to an extent because ultimately it's, hey, we want to have more flavor and texture to this big franchise summer blockbuster. Can you do that for us?
Mm-hmm.
And then you get Eternals, and that's an interesting take on superheroes.
I thought you were going to go for Guardians.
Yeah, Eternals is like
Guardians comes from James Gunn's B-movie schlock.
That's pretty much indie.
Yeah, it's indie, but it's not like highbrow, sophistication. It's Slither.
Yeah, but it's still indie.
It's Tromeo and Juliet.
It's still Dr. Jones.
It's pornography without the porn. I can't remember what the actual web series was called.
No, that describes a lot of B movies from that like kind of environment. So
it was during the original writer's strike from 2008.
Oh, Dr. Horrible sing-along blog?
Kind of stuff, yeah.
Oh yeah, people made web series during the original strike.
Yeah.
Man. I guess like it's kind of convenient that the strike happens literally the same week Netflix announces a bunch of stuff. They got the final Scott Pilgrim trailer. We got to look at the Avatar: The Last Midbender, the live action one.
We got
Yu Yu Hakusho doesn't look half bad.
Oh yeah, that because it's a Japanese drama, so like that fits Yu Yu Hakusho.
I mean, that was probably why they decided to go ahead and agree to everything the actors were asking for. Was the 1-2 punch of Netflix is rolling out a bunch of trailers, and Marvel has a movie that they really need to do well dropping.
Yeah,
and so far it's not looking like it's doing super hot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, reviewers are better than I expected.
Reviews are treating it exactly what it
ain't great.
Box office ain't great, but reviewers are treating it like I'd imagine it'd be treated. Oh, it's a fun team up movie that's just big, dumb, and goofy. Cool.
Yeah.
Like that's what I expected, and that's what the reviewers are saying it is. Like,
unfortunately, most of the world just hates women too much to go see it.
James Gunn PG porn. That's the thing I was talking about.
Was that the thing that got him like canceled a few months back? Or?
No.
That was like a year or two back now.
Yeah. Oh my god.
It was old tweets he had made and previously apologized for.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, remember that whole thing was a right-wing psyop.
Yeah,
literally.
Yeah,
like the guy admitted it is like, hey, they've been canceling all our guys. Let's cancel one of theirs.
Why would you do? I'm excited for the new Scott Pilgrim to drop.
Yeah, everything on that's been looking solid, and all the cast and crew been like, it's real fun to just hang out together again, you know.
Yeah.
Speaking of the cast and crew of that movie, how fucking good was Mary Elizabeth Winstead as Hera? I was very surprised with that.
Yeah, even people who didn't like Ahsoka liked her in that show, from what I heard.
Because, I don't know, I was one of those people who from the jump was like, why are you recasting animation original characters when you're doing a show that's set in an era where their voice actors could now play them on screen and it would work? Like, I still, as much as like I've acclimated to Rosario Dawson, I still say Ashley Eckstein could have done live action Ahsoka in this era.
Or they could have just made it an animated thing.
Yeah, but then
how would she meet up with Mando?
I mean,
You just animate Mando. It's so simple.
Here's a Buster.
How would you get adults to take it seriously then?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
I don't know. Force them. Force feed them.
Buster, that's not how you're gonna make anime. Like Buster, they're like it's going to take a lot of work to get
really
animation and
the
animation.
same guy. Go ahead.
Animation and comics. We have a long path ahead of us to make them respected art forms in America.
I mean, what you don't realize, Buster, is back in the heyday of YouTube, some of the first videos I watched were people going like, why don't Americans revere animation the same way Japanese people do?
Or European.
Like, those were some of the first think pieces I ever saw on YouTube. And we're still at that same stage of people going, but why, though? Why is it like this?
Because it's been marketed to kids for so long that people can't separate it.
Exactly.
It ain't that hard.
Yeah.
And anything that is more thought-provoking
Well,
is
at this
made...
point, I'm just ready to call everyone a pussy.
Yeah. All pussies. Call them to their face.
Buster commits a sexism.
I like it. Don't even get me started.
I mean, the other thing is, like, with my whole thing about, like, so-and-so could have played the animation original character in live action too. They got the guy who voiced Thrawn in Rebels to play him in live action, and he fucking killed it.
I think there may also just be elements of, like, could the actor portray it the right way physically? Are they a physical actor? Because the guy who played Thrawn, he's a physical actor. He's, like, theatrical actor first, and he does voice roles secondary. You know? Like, I'm not expecting a voice actor only guy to be able to nail blocking and facial emotion and all that kind of stuff. You know, it's a different skill set.
Yeah, true.
But like I said, Mary Elizabeth Winstead was great as Hera.
Did you just try to say something, Cody?
I was just saying I agree with you.
Yeah.
And what's his? I was kind of mixed on the lady they got to play Sabine, but the kid they got to play Ezra, he was fucking great. Instantly felt like the character.
Yo, Buster, have you heard what's been going on with the Escapists?
Oh yeah, I have seen the freaking zero punctuation.
I haven't. What is this?
Okay, so Escapist is long-running video game journalist publication.
Yeah.
Fired the editor-in-chief.
Okay.
For not making enough profits for the holding company or whatever. So basically all of the staff was like, oh, you fired our editor-in-chief, the guy we like? We all quit. And they're following the guy on a brand new project.
Literally called Second Wind.
Sick.
Yeah.
Like,
that's
they're
where,
doing...
zero punctuation comes from, by the way.
Yeah.
That's big modular media energy. I'm proud of them.
Yeah. But, like, they've done at least one live stream with Yahtzee, who's been the big figure face of zero punctuation, like one of the more popular parts of The Escapist for years now. And the editor-in-chief just talking about, like, hey, yo, yeah, this whole situation sucked. We probably would have liked keeping our jobs there because it was a little bit more secure. But, hey, we're together and we're working.
Yeah, it's good. I like that.
Like, it sucks that it had to happen, but, like, fuck yeah, people coming together working on shit.
Do love me people working on shit.
Yeah.
It just, man, like, it just kind of reminds me of that kind of, like, that generation of, like, YouTube producers that kind of, like, got their, like, they were very big, like, your Screw Attacks, your freaking Rooster Teeths, all those guys. These got, like, too big, too fast, and then media companies actually bought them up, and then they all started going to shit.
Yeah.
I mean, like, really, the only thing Rooster Teeth is good for now is Death Battle. And, like, that's mainly because Death Battle is, like, more of a Screw Attacks thing still. It's, like, still, like, more separate from that whole, like, garbage ecosystem, so...
I mean, you're not wrong, but also, like, Smosh has given me hope that...
Yeah.
It can always turn around.
And while I don't watch a ton of their content, the Mythic guys, Rhett and Link, like, they're keeping independent. They're staying the road. They're not being bought out. They understand all that jazz.
Boys.
Good old boys who realize maybe the church is kind of dumb. I've been watching some clips of them going like, yeah, no, there was like literally like one of them. I think it was Link. So it's like, yeah, no, one time I went to my wife and so it's like, I'm starting to believe in evolution, and she looked aghast. It's like they were that Christian fundamentalist.
Wow.
They got out. They're out of all that now, and they're more.
Yeah,
hey,
no, I had no idea. I only kind of know who they are. I mean,
they're more like, hey, we love Jesus our way. Fuck the church.
Oh, that's pretty base.
The rare good Christian.
Yeah, but
The
they
good Christian coming to ABC.
coming up after the good wife, the good Christian.
Anybody else ever watch Touched by an Angel?
No. That sounds horrible. I don't want to watch that show.
Touched by an Angel was essentially like, what if the X-Files but Mulder and Scully were angels?
That's not a bad idea.
But that still sounds horrible because of
like they're going and meeting people who are in crazy and horrible circumstances, and they're saving them with supernatural bullshit.
Oh, okay, that sounds.
And also, isn't Jesus great?
Okay, never mind.
Because Jesus gave us the power to save you, so Jesus is great.
I mean, hey, let's be honest. Some good art can come from people just going like, "Yo, Jesus." Yeah. Chronicles of Narnia.
VeggieTales.
Jinx.
Hey, I owe you a soda.
Just like there's probably a ton of art that we are unaware of because we're dumb idiot Americans that comes from a genuine love and practice of Islam, right? Same thing with Judaism. Same thing with any faith and religion.
Yeah, just don't be an asshole.
Just don't be an asshole with it. Exactly.
It's Christmas. Actually, it's not.
It's November 11th. When we're recording this.
Yeah.
If you ask the radio stations, it's fucking Christmas.
Yeah.
If you ask Walmart, it's Christmas.
I went to the mall today. And it was all Christmas stuff, and I was like, "Oh my god, already?"
Yeah. It starts on November 1st, bud.
Yeah, I don't like that. I want to celebrate I want to celebrate Freebirds Day.
We need to make Thanksgiving songs.
Yeah,
we need to make more Thanksgiving movies like Freebirds.
We gotta team up with every musical artist on YouTube to create the Modular Media Thanksgiving album.
Make Thanksgiving mixtape.
That would actually be a fun concept. Remind me
of popular music that was in the Sam Raimi Spider-Man soundtrack.
That is one of the only Thanksgiving movies I can think of.
Yeah, because they do have Thanksgiving in the movie. Where the Norman Osborn, he's eating like turkey. That's a Thanksgiving movie.
Yeah. Peter had to beat an old woman with a stick to get the cranberries.
Yeah. Man, I kind of want to rewatch those movies now.
I don't.
Why?
They're the kind of movie where it's like, I know I liked it when I was a kid, and I would probably like parts of it now, but man, I know parts of it haven't aged well.
I mean, fair, but I watched it like pretty recently in like the lead up to No Way Home, so I'm like...
And I mean, there's also the fact of like, I'm more of a comics fan than you are, so I hate that movie's portrayal of Peter's love life.
Yeah.
I like everything else, though.
And it's also, I'd say I'm also a little just like, come on, Spider-Man, throw out a quip or two.
I mean, he throws quips in those movies.
He has like one per movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I like my Spider-Man rattling off.
Spider-Man 3, your favorite of the trilogy, is what you're saying.
I like Spider-Man 3. It is not a good adaptation of Venom.
Yeah.
And it is a great adaptation of Sandman, even with the whole, like, retcon Ben.
I'm not a bad guy.
But I like that Sandman. I like the Sandman that's, like, conflicted and is a criminal against his wishes. Like,
they did some really cool stuff with that in the side quest for Spider-Man 2, the PS4 game, PS5 game.
But, like...
Can I give a hot take?
What?
Until No Way Home came out, ASM2 was my favorite Spider-Man.
Ooh, that's
spicy.
Is...
I think you mentioned that before.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Because
it feels dirty, yeah. I like parts of ASM2.
The thing with ASM2 is like, yeah, there's some wonky bits, but for me, the good bits far outweigh that.
I can
genuinely... Everything with Peter and Gwen in that movie breaks my heart in the best way.
I can understand that, but like, there's just some parts of that movie that's like, this is blatant franchise setup, and I can't get behind it.
Yeah, it's like the way I can describe Amazing Spider-Man 2. It's not a bad movie. It's not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, it's very well shot, very well composed. It's a beautiful movie.
It's the worst parts of Iron Man 2, though.
Let's see if I can make you guys actually mad at me.
Cody, what'd you just say?
Said Buster, eat these apples.
Oh, yeah, okay, well, yeah, I think that's a good idea. Okay, context. Me and Cody are playing Fortnite while this stream goes on.
You have mentioned that several times.
No, we haven't. We've only mentioned it once.
I legitimately love that Electro.
It's Ultimate Electro.
People make fun. It's not Ultimate Electro. Ultimate Electro is just
visually he's Ultimate Electro.
Yes, okay. He is a very original character and a very different take on a Spider-Man villain, but I kind of like it because it feels so much like a criticism of fan culture in a fun way. Like, I know a lot of people say it's very in your face and cartoonish how obsessed he is with Spider-Man, but I think that's what makes it work. That it's like a over the top parody, you know?
Yeah, I can understand. I just wish his end, because he just kind of like just gets kicked out of the movie so the freaking Harry can do his shtick.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think it is. It's two different movies put together, and they just cut out everything of the other half of the movie without trying to sum it up.
I saw like a rewrite of the movie. Like, I usually don't like YouTube rewrites, but this one was special because it's just like, okay, let's cut a lot of the fat and focus on Electro and give him like a good ending to like his little arc. And
like, here's the thing: Amazing Spider-Man 2 is probably 10 times better now with No Way Home.
Oh yeah, because that is an ending to like
it ends all the storylines. It's just like, all right, cool.
Yeah. Especially like, Electro, it really improved Electro.
Like, I also imagine Amazing Spider-Man 2 would probably have fared a lot better if they were able to get a chance to do an Amazing Spider-Man 3.
Yeah. But like, again, it was too franchise setup. It was too much like set up for franchising when it could have just been its
like Icarus, they flew too close to the sun.
Yeah, and it's like I know like people dog on Marvel movies for franchise setups, but I feel like Amazing 2 was just like they relied even more so on it than like the Marvel movies because they felt like
I love how people still rag on Marvel for it, and I'm like, have you forgotten the Sinister Six shit in ASM 2?
And here's the thing about Marvel, I would say probably like there's only a handful of movies that are just blatant franchise setup, you know? Iron Man 2 is like that. Quantum Mania is like that.
Yeah, not optimal.
It's not optimal, and there's parts of those movies that are like really fun and enjoyable.
Yeah.
But it's very clear that there was a higher directives of, hey, you need to set up this. Hey, you need to set up Kang. Hey, you need to do this. You need to do this. When I'm pretty sure the Ant-Man crew just wanted to go like, hey, what if we just go to the microverse and do some fun microverse things? Yeah. Sure. Kang, though.
Hey, look, it's me in the comments section.
What, Kang, though?
Fighting for his life as Casey Jones.
Casey Jones, Casey Jones.
Yeah, for listeners, I'm holding up the NECA Mirage Casey Jones because I just took him out of his baggie with both his fucking Jose Canseco bats. Tell me you didn't pay for this. It's not what Raph sounds like, but it's the best I can do.
Damn.
Yeah, me and Cody just lost again in Fortnite.
Damn, what number did you get? How good you get?
17th, but we just got like 2 teams.
Yeah, we got like double teamed.
Oh, hey, go to the lobby real quick.
Okay.
Video game talk on the podcast. How you feeling about it?
Yeah, it's good. It works.
I'm very like for video games. Like I kind of all of the video games I want to play for this year.
Honestly, I feel like the podcasts might do better numbers if we put gameplay footage over them.
We just treat them like those short attention span TikToks.
No.
We just have subway runners off to the side.
Or like back in the day when Let's Players would be like, hey, I want to talk about some serious and deep stuff, but I'm not comfortable enough to be on camera, so here's just some random COD footage.
Yeah, like the freaking like Pyrocynical, we made it to 250,000 subs meme.
Oh man.
Well, what an era.
Life sure comes at you fast.
Yeah.
It's definitely just nostalgia, but I do really miss the days of Machinima.
Well, there was essentially...
Which Machinima? Machinima can mean multiple things.
Like, when Ant Venom, the creatures, and Inside Gaming were the biggest names.
Okay, because like but Shinema could also be freaking using Halo footage to tell a story.
I mean, that's how Inside Gaming started. They were Inside Halo first.
Oh, okay. Mm.
And then people kept asking them about other things, and they were like, fuck it, Inside Gaming.
Well, the big thing is, I would say, with just all of that, is it was the fact of limitation. Like, people wanted to do animation, but they couldn't do animation. So let's just jerry-rig this video game that already has all the animation we would need and tell stories with that, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I would not trade that for, like, all the beautiful independent animation we get today.
Yeah.
Like, Digital Circus.
Yeah. And they just, the people behind Digital Circus just had a big indie event where it's like, hey, let's spotlight some indie creators and talk about our own stuff.
Yeah.
What do you think we're going to get more of that?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
it is the
what-
most popular fucking thing on their YouTube channel. They would be stupid not to continue
Yeah,
making it.
they haven't officially announced it, but like it's pretty much guaranteed.
Speaking of independent animation getting continued and all that, any of you boys planning to watch Hell of a Boss when it drops?
You
Or
mean
not Hell of a Boss,
Hotel?
Has Been Hotel.
Maybe because that's it's on Amazon Prime, so I'll probably have to go like other methods to watch or ask someone for a password. But like I already kind of fell off Hell of a Boss, so I'm not sure how I'll like that show.
Yeah, I've never been super into that vibe, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I respect the
I
creator.
enjoyed both, but
I
like,
don't respect the
just
creator
couldn't
because
keep up
apparently she has abused some of her animators.
Oh yeah, that whole thing. I
Did
don't.
she not
I don't.
apologize for that? I feel like she did it.
She probably has, but it's just more of like I don't know if I just, like, you may have
Yeah.
grown as a person, but like, I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, that's fair.
But
But
no, I'm just waiting for the
That's
fucking the Enna game to come out.
Oh yeah, that got delayed, but it's like, oh, it's gonna be good. I hope they were playing because like one of the male voice for Anna, Happy Voice, he did some sus shit. So I'm like, I don't know if I want.
Well, the new Enna in the video game is new voice actors.
Oh yeah, because like new personalities. All right, yeah, we good.
Yeah. I don't know if she has a name, but like I'd say like she's kind of communist Enna. Enna. Well, she has like the fucking
yeah, I know the flag, but like yeah.
yeah. No, they didn't say when the new release date would be.
Yeah, just like sometime next year, and I hope it's good.
But they also didn't say that it would also. They didn't say that they were going to start charging money for it because the whole point was it still was going to be free.
Yeah, I don't know. Will they charge money for it? I don't know.
I can see them making a ton of merch.
Yeah, merchandising. Maybe sell the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Still your soundtrack.
Speaking of, oh my god, I'm so excited for whatever the new Deltarune chapters come out. We got an update of it last Halloween, or this Halloween, where it's like, it's coming, but we're only going to release 3 and 4 instead of 3, 4, and 5, which I'm like, that's good. I don't think the internet can handle like 3 Deltarune chapters at once.
But there's also like, we'll release the final and like paid version of it after that, right?
I think they're like, it's part of like, they're going to do like kind of a season pass where it's like, paid. When 3 and 4 comes out, you'll get 3 and 4, and then you also get 5 when we drop 5. So
Yeah, because like one of them was always going to be paid. That was always the deal.
yeah, the rest were gonna be paid. Like like the rest was gonna be like a full game, which like it's a kind of a miracle they did 2 for free. Which is like it's like that game is like, chapter 2 is like more content than like most like more content of fun than most AAA games like combined. I'd say just really well made. Deltarune's good.
Oh, I just remembered.
What?
Like a little bit after they announced, hey, we're gonna have to delay the Enna game.
Yeah.
Joel G was like, hey, by the way, to make up for it, we're doing a short animation with classic Enna.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll recast because again, I think he fall off the face of the internet anyway, so they'll have to recast.
I mean, it's not that hard to recast.
Happy Enna, yeah. There's a lot of
John Cena is available.
Oh my god! I guess we have to talk about this. So literally the days after
and the masculine voice actor for Enna has already been recast twice.
Oh yeah,
they've had 2 versions already. So
oh okay.
I just like John Cena. I think he's a cool guy.
Yeah, but like also we have to talk about freaking Acme versus Coyote.
Oh yeah, that sucks. Moving on.
Yeah. No, I'm still pissed about it. Like it's
What are you gonna fucking do? You gonna fucking log into the Warner Brothers computers and get it yourself?
yeah.
Then go do it. Why are you podcasting? Go to David Zaslav's office right now and get it.
I'm not in California, sadly.
Why
Like-
aren't you in California?
Like, don't get me wrong, I get it. It sucks. But at the end of the day, we didn't even see a trailer, and it's not like it was part of a grand plan for a vision of a franchise like Batgirl was.
But it
So to
could
me,
have
it's
been
like, why are we
fun.
crying over spilled milk?
Because it's an interesting concept. It would have been a fun movie, and it was written by James Gunn.
Yeah.
And it was done.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was done too.
It's done. It's complete.
Yeah,
so
that's the
was
big deal.
so was the
No,
Scoob
that's
movie.
which scoop? Yeah, that
Scooby-Doo.
too.
Yeah, but that still sucks. It probably would have been like fine, like 7 out of 10, but still, that's people's hard work that they could have put on their resume.
They still can.
No, they
No, they
can't.
can't.
You can't say I made this. I worked on this.
No, not with
No,
viable
because
proof.
There's no
That's-
visual proof.
That's the first time I'm like, that's fucked.
Yeah, that's like
Yeah.
part of guild rule.
Yeah.
Did they get paid though?
They got paid their initial statements, but
All
oftentimes with
royalties? No.
project, royalties were a no go, and any additional payments that would have happened don't happen.
I don't know.
See,
And they also someone did leak the crew reel, like the behind the scenes thing
Like
with
probably,
Jake.
yeah, that they're probably gonna post on YouTube when promoting the movie.
Psst.
What?
Of them just pictures building set. It's like
Cody was pissing to me and like he gave me something in Fortnite. Sorry, but like but continue.
But it's that kind of people while working on the project just taking photos and videos.
Yeah, it's really fricked up. And apparently they said they're done doing tax write-offs, but I don't believe them for a second.
I mean, I did see the Scooby crypto movie on DVD.
Oh, that here's the thing about that leak. That was always supposed to come out. Someone lied about it being canceled.
Wait, they lied about it being canceled?
There's 2 Scooby movies. One that got canceled. That like
And the
we were
one with
gonna see.
crypto. The one with crypto did not get canceled.
Yeah, someone just leaked it ahead of time. It just said, "Oh, it got canceled." I was like, "No, it came out on DVD literally a few weeks later."
I gotta deal damage to opponents here.
Yeah.
We're in Greasy Grove in Fortnite.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Greasy.
What's
Greasy.
playing as?
Peely and Goku.
Yeah, I'm Goku. He's Peely.
Hey, can we talk about some toy news that's happened recently?
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
How are we feeling about the news that Super 7 is going to do the O3 Turtles?
Wait, they are?
Oh, well, I didn't know that. And I mean, I think I've already publicly said that if that happens, I have to go in. So,
I mean, it technically is old news. I just found out about it because I was listening to a podcast they did a couple months ago at work the other day. And apparently their plan is starting with the next wave they reveal, they're going to be swapping out. One wave will be 03 era designs, and one wave will be 80s era designs.
I don't think Super 7's the right company to do 03, but you know what? Fine. If it means getting 03 designs, fine.
Yeah, and I mean, if they make the money, fucking NECA will start doing it too.
Yeah. So.
oh yeah. Well, I mean, see, I don't know which one I'd want more because I feel like Super 7 can be a little bit more better in hand sometimes because NECA tends to like really bust out that chalky ass paint for their figures a lot.
Yeah, they
And, like,
need to
joints?
stop painting the joints on their figures is their biggest problem.
Like I was so excited about all the gargoyle figures until I was like, oh, it's all painted joints. Oops, all painted joints. Oh boy.
Yep, that's what they do. I remember when I first opened that Casey, it was just fucking paint all over my desk. But
I just need more Peely action figures in my life.
yeah,
Oh wait a
but
minute.
no, I think I might go in on those as well. As much as I'm enjoying my Mirage boys, who I am fucking getting out of their baggie right now. I think the 03 era is my favorite era now, which feels it's so weird because it's like it is from the time of my childhood, but I didn't watch it back then, And I'm coming to it now, and I'm like, yeah, this is good. Okay, yeah, Turtles. And it's like, it's such a weird thing to come to it in my late 20s when it was right there all along.
It's fine. Hey, better late than never.
I think Turtles has been one of like the best toy franchises, like as far as like toy playability. For like a media, I think they've always been a high contender on the shelves.
It took me a long time to learn it, but I think they really are right up there with Joe as like one of the great figure lines.
Yeah, I mean, Mutant Mayhem figures are real good from what I've played with it. And it's a big step up from the Rise figures, which just kind of farted out. And like that show deserved better figures.
Well, the Rise figures were aiming for an audience younger than the show was the big problem with those, from what I heard.
Interesting.
Dude, what if Super 7 does the fucking 03 wagon? If they do the Turtle Van,
that would be insane.
I would.
Okay. How many Fugitoid figures have there been?
NECA did one based on the Mirage design. I don't know if anybody else has done one recently.
They got to the David Tennant one.
Because Fugitoid was a big part of 03.
Yeah, I'm actually watching the episodes where he first shows up right now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I hope they better do like my favorite Fugitoid is the 2012 one, so I hope they do him.
Well, I don't think anybody's going to do 2012 Turtles for a minute, because that's still in that time of like the kids who grew up with it are old enough to have started getting nostalgic, but they're not old enough to have the money to buy new toys yet.
There's also the thing of like I remember the 2012 toys being on the goddamn shelf.
Yeah, the 2012 toys were good. That was like the first time I really gave Turtles a chance. I bought that initial set of 4 Turtles and watched the first 2 seasons of the cartoon.
And like the regular kid toy Turtle was good. It was solid. It didn't have chest articulation of any kind, but it's a turtle. You're kind of a little okay with that.
That being said, these NECA Mirage boys, they got real nice waist joints. Right under the shell. I love it.
That's good.
And they're chunky.
Which would you prefer for like a high-end collectible turtle? Rubber shell or a segmented shell? Cody and Vac.
See, rubber shell is definitely going to look better, but segmented plastic shell will last longer and probably be... I don't know. I really don't. It's a tough decision. I like how these kind of split it, where it's like, I wouldn't say these are rubber, but it's like a softer, more PVC-ish plastic.
To
make room for the
Rat Trap does, and just have like a type of shell attached to the upper back, and then still have the articulation.
Have the physical and have a flap.
Yeah.
Just give the turtles a beer gut.
Oh man,
it's a shell of a time.
Turtles got it all, won by the power of the martial arts.
There's no one better. Watch out for Shredder.
That Shredder would be really nice to get.
That just has so many great like designs in the 03.
That Casey in April too.
Because like that was right when America was going through its what if we took more inspiration from anime era of animation.
Yeah, it has such WB Batman vibes, but in like the best way.
Man, either NECA or Super 7, either way I want to start seeing, like, I want to see them redo the Space Turtles and all the other things. Is Fugitoid the Adaptoid type
no
villain?
Fugitoid is a good guy. He's the like 50s sci-fi robot looking dude.
Oh man, I'd freak out for that design. I don't know who you're talking about. I was talking about the nanite thing. The nanite monster who had all the interchangeable trash stuff.
I don't know if I've gotten to that yet.
I think that might be like an interpretation of like the Mutoid Man.
So I'm like in early season 2 right now, and there's 7 seasons of that show.
And then there's the whole season where they go into the future.
Mm-hmm.
And because there's aliens on Earth, they can just walk around and be fine.
Good for them.
Also, this is Fugitoid. That's Fugitoid, Cody.
Yeah, look at that boy.
That's great. I'm not gonna be able to look at it.
That's fair.
And he talks like a pithy 50s B movie scientist, adventure man. I love it. Also, he looks human, and he comes from a planet of human-looking folks, but they're like in deep, deep space. It's pure comics.
Yeah.
That's the other thing, is I did read quite a bit of Mirage earlier this year. And I love how everybody thinks of like, oh yeah, the original Ninja Turtles comics, they were so gritty and dark and street level, and it was a Daredevil parody, and it was the greatest thing in the world. And the reality is, that's just like the first 2 issues. They almost immediately start doing wacky cosmic shit.
Yeah, but like,
Crown, my king. That's for you. We've killed a team and they dropped a crown.
oh damn,
Excellent.
absolute king shit.
Oh, Boingo,
Yeah.
have I shown you the bear?
The bear?
Have I shown you? Have I shown you the Mythic Legion's bear?
No.
Oh, I gotta show you the Mythic Legion's bear. I gotta show you the Bear Boy. I just remembered the Bear Boy existed because I was trying to think of more toy news to talk about. Yeah, Mythic Legion's Bear Boy. You gotta see my new fluffy Bear Boy friend.
Oh, you got a boyfriend that's a bear?
I do. We're gonna have such times together.
I'll tell you, I was like kind of confused when you were like, I think the October Guard would just be more bipedal. And I was like, bears they're just both though. I'm like, all bears should be like.
Yeah, but this
both.
bear is so clearly designed to be a mount.
Yeah, but he does stand
also,
up.
here's Bear. Look at Bear, Boingo. Look at this bear. Look at this bear friend.
You really want to mount that bear?
I want this. I need this bear in my life. I'm gonna put spirit on this bear. I'm gonna have a G.I. Joe Native American warrior man with a bald eagle roosting on his backpack, riding into battle on a fucking brown bear. It's gonna be the best thing in the world. My shelf is gonna rule.
Racist.
The timing.
That's not gonna be there because you truncate silence.
Oh no.
Oh, just to be racist.
Cody's just like, no more of this.
I will call you out.
I'm trying to remember where I put it, but there is a picture of it standing on its hind legs too, and it looks very, very good. It looks very good. Oh, okay. This isn't the photo I sent to Cody, but here's a photo from fucking Legion's Con. Apparently this was first shown at Legion's Con.
Oh.
I just saw it get revealed and announced for pre-order 2 days ago, was it? Was it 2 days ago or was it last night? I can't remember.
Yeah, but that's a bare ass bear.
Yeah. I know he has like an actual name, like some kind of mythical fantasy bear pet name, but like that's just bear. That is just bear friend right there.
So you see anybody? Hello?
Hello.
I was asking, is Buster still here?
No,
Buster is muted. Buster had to take care of business.
Oh boy.
Gotta pay attention to the chat, Snowius.
I'm playing a fucking game with Buster right now. There's 4 people left in the game and 2 of them are us. I'm gonna have to carry and win this game because this motherfucker ain't here. He's in
my god!
He walked away from the keyboard.
Oh my god, AFK.
I'm gonna have to win the game.
Damn. You gonna pull it out, Cody?
I hope I do. I could easily beat 2 people, so we will see.
I mean, you are good at video game. How good is Cody at video game? So good, he can kick your ass. That's the joke. That's what they pay me the big bucks for.
Oh, very.
You pay me the big bucks and you go hee hee hoo hoo ha ha.
No, damn it.
Yeah, oh, damn.
I killed the other teammate, but I didn't kill the last guy.
Well, that's a sad.
Only Buster could have been here to fucking support me.
You're just gonna hold it over their head.
They're never gonna see if they weren't here to see that.
They might come back. It's always possible.
You know, it's also possible. Oh, fucking no! Something's possible.
Right on.
Left off.
Pop off.
Power. Power.
The new retro flashback Fortnite season is a lot of fun.
Yeah, is it like the first season of skins, or is it like purposely retro looking skins?
Oh no, they just brought the original map back and they did a little crossover skins and stuff where like they crossed famous like OG like season 3's level 100 battle pass skin and then season 4's level 100 battle pass skin, which was like season 3 was about like superheroes, so it was like this character named Omega will look like a like all carbon and orange suit And then season 4 was just like Ragnarok, who was like just a giant skull face like Viking warrior thing. So they have like a space crossover with that. They're just like those two concepts mixed. They took Peely and a character named Lil Whip, who was a like whipped cream ice cream cone character, and they like banana split, so Lil Split.
Wow.
I don't know, just a lot of interesting little things. It's really fast, but they've like reimagined a lot of the original map, and like it's the same exact layout of everything, but it's just like different detail, or like they went in and recreated the original textures with like more of a layered feel to it. It seems so it has like a higher definition than it. It's like a HD remaster, I guess.
Yeah. One thing though, I will say, I saw during like the Halloween season when they were doing all that kind of stuff of the Michael Myers character and all the things that they were doing for that, and I saw the emote for that, and I was like, that is a really, because you can't really emote with Michael Myers. He doesn't emote. So what else could you do? It's like, oh, you bring up a synthesizer and you play the theme from Halloween.
So the coolest things about that Michael Myers skin is in that emote, he actually whenever he hits like the low note, he stabs the keyboard with the knife, the kitchen knife.
Yeah.
The kitchen knife he comes with, it's a reactive pickaxe, so it only makes sound when it hits enemy players, or like an enemy with like a life force, but it makes the slasher sound, the like he that noise with every swing you hit somebody with. It
That's
doesn't work
neat.
if you hit anything else, just only like living things.
That's neat. How many slashers are in Fortnite?
Well, for the longest time, they didn't really have horror stuff. But I think, I don't know. I mean, I think when they did like Terminator, Predator, and Alien, that kind of opened the door for stuff like this, because they also added Ripley and Sarah Connor.
Mm-hmm.
Did you believe it or not?
And Ash would technically be like the first horror character.
Oh, Buster died.
Oh,
Yeah.
shame. Because I could just see, like, I know it's not family friendly, but I could totally see Freddy Krueger being.
I mean, fucking Michael Myers isn't.
Yeah, but like
Ash versus Evil Dead isn't.
Here's the thing: Ash is a good guy, and you can temper him down. Michael Myers is a silent character, and all you have to do is remove the blood. You're good with Michael.
Freddy has said fuck.
Freddy says fuck.
I'm sure there's other characters. Hang on, I'll figure out who said fuck in Fortnite.
Rick said fuck. Rick has said fuck, and Rick is in Fortnite.
Is in here, and that's one of the most hyper-violent movies out there.
But yeah, like Freddy, I could see Freddy being cool in there. So I could see Jason. Ghostface would be fun to see.
Isaac from Dead Space, or Gerald from.
How are we feeling about those Figma reveals, boys?
Oh,
I just remembered those.
The Dark Souls guy looked cool.
Yeah, they all look pretty cool.
I mean, those got me feeling some type of way. I just don't feel like busting those. Yeah.
You don't feel like paying that busting nut?
I hope we get a Zelda to go with the Link.
Oh, Buster's back.
Buster.
Sorry, I got pulled away for like longer than I should have.
Yeah, you made Cody lose the game, you jerk.
It was down to me and the last person on the whole fucking match, Buster.
I'm sorry, but like something stupid came up.
We're only goofing.
Yeah, goofy goober goofing.
We're all goofy goobers here.
Yeah. What did you guys talk about while I was away?
We talked about the Mythic Legion's bear, my new bear friend who's coming to town.
Nice.
Yeah.
Bears. Also, I'm gonna stop playing Fortnite, Cody, so you can just go back to Call of Duty.
Oh, I was fine with this. I mean, it's whatever.
It's just like I just like not enough. Like I feel bad now that I freaking.
Oh no, I was messing with. I mean, I did almost win, but like, it doesn't matter. I don't care. I just like playing the game.
Yeah, it is fun
just
to play.
Picture this coming at you're a regular ass Cobra Grunt, and this guy on a big ass brown bear comes riding at you. That's some pants to be dark and shit.
That's a phrase I haven't heard in a while.
Yeah,
I know we're gonna probably
that guy with the glasses memes. I still retain.
We're gonna talk about it on the comics cast, but God, that Transformers book.
Oh, that
Yo.
Transformers book. That might be the best bit of Transformers fiction I've seen all year.
Cody,
It's good.
you need to read it,
beat
Cody.
Oliver Spark for me.
It's good.
I
Cody,
will
you
do
gotta read it. You gotta read it, Cody. You
I'll
got
do
it.
Did you read the name on the fighter pilot?
Yeah.
Like that's what when I hear Transformers done by Daniel Warren Johnson, that issue is what I'm gonna be picturing.
That's the beautiful thing about Daniel Warren Johnson. He is able to perfectly nail that high concept hyperviolence that you would want for things like this, and then perfectly nail the emotional weight behind it.
You come for the wrestling and you stay for the pathos.
Yeah. That pathos is so good, man.
Sometimes the
I don't wanna
wrestling
say- I
is
don't
the
wanna spoil-
pathos.
I don't want to spoil too much for Cody, but like,
Do
I think-
Transformers get in disguises?
yeah.
They do.
Wow.
Wow.
He understood the assignment.
Yeah.
Can we talk about Loki at all?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
we're
talked
going to
about
talk
it.
about it some more tomorrow, but like, yeah, we can talk about Loki.
But Cody won't be there, so why don't we talk about it a little bit now?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I gotta spoil nothing. I just think it was a beautiful show.
Yeah.
beautifully done. Beautiful. It feels like they were able to take the time with the VFX that everyone says Marvel needs to take the time to do, and it really benefited from that.
Yeah.
It was I think I agree with what I've seen a lot of people that have been saying since this ended, saying that like Tom Hiddleston's Loki, like that Loki is probably the best character in the MCU, and I really might agree with that.
I mean, he's basically been in all the eras so far, so.
Yeah. It is also,
Though he's also going on the I'm done train again.
yeah. MCU
Yeah.
Loki is like comic book Daredevil. It is important, but not enough that anybody gives a shit. So they're allowed to go harder and do more things with the character.
I wish they'd go harder with anything else.
Yeah.
Echo looks all right.
Oh, I haven't watched the trailer for that yet.
Oh man. Should I put like all the major trailers that we've had to skip in the news for tomorrow?
I'd say, yeah, let's do some of them. Don't do all of them. Like, I'd say, like, Echo, sure.
Echo, Aquaman, and like
episodes of the
the
EMH you got left. I feel like I keep asking that every week, but like,
EMH will be done at the end of this month.
Yep.
nice.
Oh man.
The day like no other is coming.
Yep.
Are we supposed to watch New Avengers tomorrow, or is that next week? I can't remember.
Tomorrow, because I think we're not just doing Loki. We're planning on doing Loki and keeping Earth's Mightiest Heroes going.
It's going to be a big, insane catch-up episode.
Yeah. But hey, at least we, like, there's not going to be a super ton of adaptation announcements other than, hey, everything started filming again.
Yeah. And I mean, we're
freaking
doing a big catch-up this episode this week, but next week we get to do a big mayonnaise episode.
Yeah.
oh yeah, like freaking didn't they announce they already casted Fantastic Four?
No, there are rumors about the casting process.
Yeah.
Oh,
And the director has said that his experience on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia is going to help him with
that makes
Fantastic
sense.
Four.
well, that makes sense given like the freaking dysfunctional family kind of.
Yeah, no,
angle.
it makes total sense, but people were just like, they're gonna make the Fantastic Four say slurs.
I mean, I feel like out of everyone, Reed would probably be the first to say what.
Dude, I don't think. I mean, at the very least, a Danny DeVito, Ben Grimm.
It's not happening. No, fuck off.
Because I mean, if it's gonna be full CGI, just like Colossus,
No,
then it
I
doesn't
don't want
matter who's
it.
gonna do the voice.
It'd be funny though.
It would be the worst thing in the world.
I
No.
feel like Danny
What if
DeVito would be
the
better for like a
worst
freaking.
I'd rather have
Deadpool
Danny
movie.
DeVito be
Come
Pip
on.
the Troll instead of Patton Oswald.
No, you know who Danny DeVito would be perfect for?
What?
Mole Man.
Oh my god!
I mean, that just had the hardest pop off of his life.
Zach just like went to another dimension with that one.
That would be so good.
Oh, that's probably what's gonna happen. Like that's almost. I mean, how would you not? How is he gonna be in doing the fucking Fantastic Four movie and not do the Mole Man as Danny
He's also
DeVito?
the only major villain they haven't done in a movie yet.
Yeah, and like
They
didn't
haven't
they say
done
doing
the
Doom?
Wizard.
I wouldn't call him a major villain, though.
Well,
Face
that's the
Swap
thing
Pete.
about Fantastic Four. It's like there's really only two major villains the public knows about. I know there's more, for the public knows about.
Yeah, and here's the thing.
I mean, I want the Trapster, but who else knows who the Trapster is besides me and Boingo?
That's what I'm saying.
Here's the thing. Fantastic Four has a good number of big villains. It's just
I don't want the Trapster. I want the fucking Puppet Master.
Ooh, Puppet Master would be cool to see, but the thing about a lot of Fantastic Four villains is that they become so big that they're just Marvel villains now.
Yeah, like Doom, Galactus,
Annihilus, Galactus, yeah. So like it's hard to like go like, what's the Fantastic Four's rogue gallery? It's like they don't have one. That's just a Marvel bag.
They're just Marvel. And honestly, I feel like if the Fantastic Four movie does well, then my interest in the MCU will be like repeat. So,
and there's rumors that like because of all the Jonathan Majors shit, they're going to be pivoting from Kang to Doom. So
I think they're. I have said this once before. I think they are going to pivot, but I don't think it's going to be we're immediately starting. It's hey, we're going to finish up the Kang story, speed it up a little bit, and then start Doom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like maybe the Kang story will be finished by like the first part of the new Avengers duology.
I think I think Doom should be handled like how Nolan wanted to handle the Joker. Have him in every FF movie as like a side overarching villain, and then like put him in a bigger movie as the main villain. Like make him the villain of the next big Avengers movie.
I totally know how they're going to pivot. They're going to do the Avengers duology that they're pitching. Kang is going to do a Kang-ass story of like, I am Kang, I'm here to take over and rule, and create secret battle world, and Doom will take over and do the Doom God battle world for the next movie.
Yeah.
So 2 Secret Wars at once?
No, Kang doesn't do Secret Wars. It's he sets up Secret Wars and Doom takes over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Beyonder's not going to be in that unless Doom just calls himself the Beyonder for part of that movie.
And also Beyonder's a complicated bullshit thing that the MCU's not going to want to explain.
Also, nobody wants to give Jim Shooter money.
Yes, and also they don't want to have Tom Holland teach a grown-ass man to poop.
I do, but they don't.
I mean, they can just not adapt that.
Where's that deleted scene from No Way Home? Fucking...
Speaking of, what's the next Spider-Man movie? Like,
they haven't said anything. They said that they want to do another one, but they haven't.
They're working on it. I think they got Tom to agree to it, but I don't think there's anything concrete beyond that.
And honestly, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with them taking time to do a new Spider-Man trilogy.
Yeah, let Tom get older.
I still say I kind of wish the next Spider-Man thing was a Disney Plus show that's super street level.
I mean, that's what freshman year was gonna be, if that's still happening.
No, that's a prequel. I want to see post No Way Home Tom. Like, I want to see that Spider-Man deal with the fucking Sin Eater.
Yeah, that's the pitch we talked about forever ago. Like,
I remember
the trilogy. It's just like Sin Eater is in it, and Gene the Wolf is part of it. Black Cat, and you just do like the weirdo fuck. You do Gray Fox as a bad guy.
You do the 90s shit.
Yeah, you do DeMatteis era Spider-Man shit.
Yeah, that's like 80s.
Yeah.
Late 70s, early 80s. That's the last time Spider-Man was truly great, in my opinion.
I would say Straczynski.
There's been one-shots that are like just real good.
Yeah, there have been one-shots, but I mean, Amazing Spider-Man and adjacent stories as a whole, Spider-Man just felt like a great character.
I would say Straczynski, though. Straczynski, you could argue.
Straczynski gets close, but it gets cut off way too soon.
Yeah, like I know.
Well, that's partially because they were saying like, "Hey, do one more day," and he's like, "No." He had integrity.
Yeah, and I get that, but it still stops me from saying like that was the last time it was truly great. It wasn't sustained enough.
Yeah, I've kind of been like toiling with the idea of like reading all of Amazing Spider-Man up to one more day for like a video or just for fun, and I'm just
that'll take a while.
Exactly.
Somebody's been watching Implicitly Pretentious.
No, it's not even that. It's just like I had this idea before I started watching Implicitly Pretentious. I was more inspired by Totally Not Mark's manga marathons.
Yeah.
I told this to like Boingo like earlier. Where I was like, yeah, I feel like we could take influence from that. Like either I do want to like do Ultimate Spider-Man like first because of the new comic coming out. I know the new comic's in a different continent than the original Ultimate, but like still like let's the first guide to whole Ultimate Spider-Man. And it would also be like, hey, why did we like Michael Bendis? like, here's what he did right. Because I feel like he gets a very bad rap these days, deservedly so. But like,
Yeah.
I feel like we need to understand. Well, sometimes you need to go back and say, step back. Why did we like him in the first place? Why did everyone started like coining Bendis speak? And you understand?
Yeah.
I much like the White Wizard driver. I understand.
That's I think only commented
That's a reference, buddy.
yeah, that's a reference. Yeah, I know.
Good. That's a reference.
That's how Mafia works.
Listen, I'm messing with Fig Arts Wizard right now. It came to me and I had to.
It came to you in a dream.
Poo poo.
Oh my god, you poop in your dream?
Pooping on the bus.
If you poop in your dream, do you poop for real?
Yes.
If you poop in the game, do you poop in real life?
Yeah, I mean, look at SAO.
God, remember how in like there was a brief moment in time where everyone was just like, "Wow, Sword Art Online Abridged is like actually good," and that's what? Okay,
I completely missed that time. I feel like that's a time you
people
experience.
still say that. People still say that. Like
people still say it, but like it's I don't want to say it in a negative way, but like it's not the consistent. Prevalent. It's not the consistent thing of like everyone going like, "Oh my god, have you seen what they did?" They're actually telling the story and it's interesting and they're tackling the trauma and the social isolation that all the characters exhibit, but the original show never touches on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Really, the only abridged series I've really been keeping up with is the Dragon Ball Z. That's more of commentaries and like legacy stuff at this point.
Though their other content's been really funny recently.
Yeah, yeah. I need to catch up on the live action stuff.
Partially because of Jesse. Jesse's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, they have some really funny fellas.
It's just like pure innocent himbo energy of I'm gonna make coffee. Just pours water on the coffee grounds and let it goes into the carafe.
Not how you make coffee?
No, because they didn't put it in he didn't put it in the part where the water heats up. It was just like coffee grounds, cold bottle of water.
I see.
Yes.
I thought that was how you made iced coffee.
No, the way you make iced coffee is you make coffee and then you put ice in it.
Oh.
You can probably make cold brew coffee like that, but that takes a long time.
I think that's a good place to end the podcast. Actually, no, it's not.
Who put you in charge?
Me.
Well, God damn it. I'm not dead yet.
Second
I took
first.
a screenshot from our Fortnite sesh.
Oh my god. Are you
got the number one Victory Royale?
Yeah, Fortnite, we're about to get down.
Get down.
Whoa. That'll be the art this week.
Hell yeah.
Look at that banana.
I might make the bear the thumbnail.
You really are obsessed with bears.
I like that bear. That's a good bear. I want that bear. Give me that bear.
You just want to be that bear's cub?
Yeah, I am in the Cub Scouts.
Ay.
Gonna go become a zoologist and take care of pandas.
All right, before you talk about you become a zoologist, why don't you plug your stuff?
We're ignoring that because you're not Vac.
This child has ideas above its station. I want it removed.
Okay, bye.
Oh my god, that was the funniest thing all night. Hour.
So funny, I forgot.
Fuck.
So funny. So ha ha he he. So tee hee to who?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. How's that make you feel?
You should be ashamed of yourself.
What makes you think I'm not?
Oh, I got that Alex Ross collector Build-A-Figure Marvel Legends figure.
Hmm?
The Alex Ross Iron Man, sorry.
Oh.
It's actually a very good Iron Man figure.
Nice. You get that at Ollie's?
Yes, it did.
Yeah, I saw one at my Ollie's and I passed on it, but I might double back now.
I'll go ahead and tell you right now that if your Ollie's is anything like the ones around me, for some reason, if it's like a themed character like that, that shit's it gets snatched.
A lot of my stuff is stagnated. It'll be like one or two things a month right now, and a lot of it has been sitting.
Sitting pretty?
I never saw any of the Crimson Guard come in.
Yeah, neither did I.
I would fist fight somebody for like the opportunity to walk into one of those Ollies with those in there.
Is that a high bar or a low bar?
I don't know. I just really want them.
Ollie's is pretty ghetto, I gotta admit. They got like Walmart clientele.
That's why I feel comfortable in that fucking store because it reminds me of the flag of Walmart.
I have never once felt uncomfortable in an Ollie's. This is like, no, this is
That's just
normal.
people who know that either they're just there to save money or just to see what the fuck is there. And I'm there for
They want good stuff cheap.
You can find some good snacks at Ollie's, though.
Do you want to
That's
hear about
true. Most of my work lunches are comprised of Ollie's purchases.
There is most Ollies right now have a air purifier that's a floor unit that's about 2.5 feet tall. You know, probably a little bit taller than like your Galactus style Marvel Legends or whatever figure or Titan class figure. Usually about $300. For sale at Walmart for about 130, 140 bucks.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to an Ollie's and see one, you will pay $30 fucking dollars.
Damn.
For that air purifier.
You
I've
got
been in shit like that for so long, and I finally found I just was too stingy to pay like $100, and then boom, $30. It's insane.
Oh, so you did get it. I was about to ask you. I know you have some air problems where you guys are. That sounds like a really good thing for you guys to get.
Shit, I might get two. They had a whole stack of them in mine. Like Ollie's is like the first place I go to if I want like if I know I need like a new vacuum cleaner or like any other kind of like appliance. Or like furniture or shelf, I'll usually stop in there if I'm going to go get something. Like if I know that Walmart's going to have like the thing I need, I'll go to Ollie's first to see if they happen to have like stuff like that. Just because of how random it can be, and because I've seen so many like power tools, vacuum cleaners, and other stuff pass through there. And it's just always crazy deals. It's just a good way to save money, I think.
Yeah. I mean, it's also like a lot of that stuff is kind of evergreen goods. It's not like a vacuum cleaner goes.
Not the food. The food is definitely like whatever isn't selling in the area gets sent to this like area.
Oh yeah.
No, but I'm saying like vacuum cleaners and power tools, blankets and shit like that. It's like a blanket's not going to go bad, and you can always find like it's you just need one. You don't want something specific, you know.
Yeah.
We just turn into that. We just go beer, bar fight, beer.
I was gonna say it.
Beer drinking, beer.
Felt like a Geico caveman moment.
I think I've sent it to you before, Zach, and I know I've sent it to you, Cody.
Nope.
Cody, I refuse. What's the cause of that? What are your reasons?
What are your raisins?
Usually chocolate. I mean, yogurt's good, and plain definitely can be enjoyed from time to time, but I am a basic bitch, as we all know, so I enjoy chocolate raisins primarily.
I don't know that that's basic. I think that's just like a pretty enjoyable snack.
You think so?
Yeah.
Nice.
No, there's people out there who straight up don't even like raisins. That's like one of the
Damn.
easiest things just to keep on like around for snack, like a big old tub of regular raisins.
Imagine being a human being who can't enjoy rum raisin ice cream.
That's a weird barrier of humanity.
I can't think of the flavor of rum raisin ice cream.
Oh, it's really good.
Know what I really like?
What?
Raisin
Dude.
Bran.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite cereal.
I like Raisin Bran, but it's gotta be Raisin Bran Crunch. I can't do it without the crunch.
Nah, I prefer just Raisin Bran.
Really?
Yeah, I either or is good.
What's what are some favorite breakfast cereals?
Peanut butter Captain Crunch is always a favorite go-to.
Crunchberry, honeycombs, cinnamon toast crunch.
Oh,
Man.
because it's the holiday season. Christmas Captain Crunch.
Yeah.
Like it's just a differently shaped berry Captain Crunch, but it tastes different. I swear to God.
You know what's crazy? I used to be really into breakfast cereals, but ever since I started eating these for breakfast more often, I can't even really think of strong opinions about breakfast cereals.
That's the video I was talking about a few minutes ago.
Whoa.
It's only like 30 seconds.
Look at these gentlemen.
Man, I am big tired.
You're also big in my heart.
That legit sounded like Patton Oswalt trying to be a biker.
I think that's Germa.
Well done.
Yeah, it's Germa.
Well, good for German. It's a funny clip. We'll put it at the start of this week's episode.
Beer.
Yeah.
Beer.
Yeah. All for ending
Toy
the podcast?
collecting.
Yeah.
Yeah. To both. Everyone, you can find Buster's content at the Buster Corp channel, at Buster Corp here on YouTube. Go check it out. Buster makes good videos. Also, maybe follow them on the social media. It'll all be linked in the video description. Snowcone, where can I find your content?
Snow_cone at Cone Snow. xxnx.com and never_robot on Instagram.
Did you make the Nintendo NX?
No. I don't know how to make a video game console.
You could learn.
No.
Okay. Boingo. Boingo.
Yeah? I thought you were going to say a complete sentence there.
I have actually been drinking this entire time. So
Yeah?
complete sentences are getting hard, but your content, plug it.
Hey, do you like bullshit? Then I'm the entertainer for you. I stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/BoingoWriter. And this time I mean it. It's not just me saying my usual thing. I make videos on YouTube, Boingo Writer. You can find me on a variety of places: Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Mastodon, Bluesky,
Pterodactyl.
at Boingo Writer or Boingo_Writer. One of those two. You can search it. And yeah, that's about it.
I am back at the Vacuuminator. At thevacuuminator.bsky.social.
Mm-hmm.
At the_Vacuuminator.
You don't say.
And thevacuuminator.tumblr.com.
Oh,
This has been a Modular Media.
really?
You can check out more of those by hitting like, comment, subscribe, and ringing the bell. We got a lot of them.
Yeah.
Might even be one coming out in a couple days live for you.
Oh my
Talking
god,
about
really?
podcast comics about podcasting. That's what we do here. There's also a Tokusatsu one,
Yeah.
and there might actually be a Transformers and G.I. Joe one coming soon if Hasbro doesn't schedule another fucking live stream I have to delay the show for.
You don't say.
And I hope you've had a good time hanging out with us, and I hope you have a good night and a great life. Take care. Give you a little kiss on the forehead, tuck you into bed.
Wow.
Don't let the bed bugs bite. Sleep with the angels, all that. And fuck off.